Our next speaker is a graduating senior, delivering the senior class address, Carrie Payson. Bring Carrie to the stage.
Hello, my fellow Arkans. Tonight, I'd like to discuss with you an experience that we have all repeatedly faced throughout the years we've traveled along our ARCA journey. I set my stage with any vacation, any family gathering, any holiday, any of those times to relax, lie to ourselves about catching up on all those papers and our projects we got behind on, and, most importantly, eat actual good food. These are the times when friends and family gather and have a good time. And we all know what's coming. At some point, it is inevitable. One smiling family member or another will approach you and cheerfully begin, "Oh, hi, sweetie. It's been so long since I've seen you. My, how you've grown. I remember when you were this big. How's college?" This is typical family small talk. Good, you'll say, even if it's not good. Thoughts of a 1,500-word screenplay due in 48 hours cross your mind. Should you have started that a week ago? Yes. Did you? Finding Dory was finally out on Netflix. And then, so, remind me what your major is. How come no one ever forgets what your engineering cousin is studying? Enthusiastically, I'm in the arts and humanities. We all know what happens next. The slightly fixed smile, the confused look, and then the question, "Oh, and what are you going to do with that?" Right? Well, friends, after 4 years of soul searching, I finally know the answer to that. Anything that I want to. So, let me tell you why I feel that this should be the obvious answer to our favorite question. I have seen embodied in my fellow Arkans some of the finest examples of virtues anyone could ask for. For instance, grace under heavy pressure. Check. Not long ago, I was walking down the main ARCA hallway at 3 a.m., don't ask why, when I stumbled upon a young gentleman clad in pajamas, face down on the floor, with a box over his head and a red lightsaber beside him. "Hey," I said, "are you okay? I have 3 papers and exam due tomorrow, and I haven't started any of them. Leave me alone to die." Effective social media skills, definitely. One need only hear the following 2015 tweets to understand. It is not for Arkans to tweet in reaction to the small insults of life. No. Arkans use the media for positing important existential thoughts and questions, such as, what is real? What makes something real? But throughout our years as ARCA students, we have learned the power of words to create change and enhance understanding. So, it is the reply to that text that truly shows the mindset of an arts and humanities major. Tangible is a mix between a tangerine and a vegetable. Hashtag ARCA. Truly a philosophy for the ages enshrined on social media. Are we team players? Ha! We're naturals. Never before have I seen a group of people come together to push towards a common goal, as when ARCA students come together to persuade a professor to push back a deadline. Are we timely and organized? Certainly some of us are. I challenge you to find anyone more strictly disciplined than the ARCA student I met in class, who was telling herself, if I spend half an hour finishing this essay, 22 minutes doing the reading, and 7.5 minutes getting a hot chocolate, then I should be able to take a 14-minute nap. This is a time management skill to make a logistics engineer proud. Can we adapt to our environment? No one better, I say. Where else but in the arts and humanities would you find a group of people who happily join a room of yodeling classmates to learn transculturation strategies, or barely blink when a pair of students dressed entirely in cardboard boxes shows up ready for a formal meeting only minutes later? Truly, friends, we have been gifted a special brand of skills. Life-saving skills, I like to call them. But more than that, I'd like to remind you, we have life-changing skills. Think about it. Between learning world history and writing research projects and taking music and presenting and networking and making unexpected and challenging art and visiting resident artists and Wednesday Night Live and studying abroad or away, civic engagement projects with refugees and schools and art centers and community centers. Heavens, ARCA, we've been busy. We've already begun taking on challenges and making change. The world had better watch out, because here is a group that's now prepared to take a stand and insist on doing not what is easy, but what is right. Now, more than ever before in our lives, it seems like we're facing insurmountable challenges. Open any news report and you will be bombarded with the problems threatening millions of lives, problems that have the potential to change the civilized world as we know it. And it can seem like the only option when facing things so huge and vastly complicated is to throw up your hands and say, a single voice doesn't change anything. But I know that the same stubbornness that made you stay up until 4 a.m. finishing a research paper is the same stubbornness that will keep you going now, too. The empathetic ear that you gave to your fellow students and community members is the same that you'll continue to give as you listen to those most asking for help across the world. And that same stunning bravery that allowed you to say, Mom, I'm not going to take that engineering class you want me to, I'm gonna yodel, is the same courage you'll use to step out of the box and find new solutions to our global problems. This is why I'm confident that my answer to our favorite question is right. I'm among some of the most outstandingly bright and creative and adaptable minds of this day. The world needs more people like us. People who are absolutely prepared to do anything, and I mean anything, that we want to. Thank you very much.